Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to be trying a new sort of beauty technique. Not new to me. I've seen girls on YouTube not only setting their foundation with powder, but also setting their primers with powder. Obviously you probably don't want to try this if you've got dry skin. That would be probably too much powder for you, but I do have oily skin. And so I wanted to test it out. We're typically taught not to put liquid products on top of powder products because then things can get kind of weird and cakey. So that's what I was nervous for trying this out, because what I did was apply my primer, powder, and then liquid foundation, and then more powder. So I was so nervous that my whole face was gonna look cakey and crepey and flaky and weird. I primed my face with the Too Faced Hangover RX primer, and then for foundation I decided to go with the L'Oreal Pro Glow. You guys know that my Pro Matte is my all-time favorite foundation, and when I use the Pro Matte and my RCMA No Color Powder, my oils do not break through. I mean, a little bit in my T-zone, but nowhere near like this foundation. This foundation, by the end of the day, I can be a grease ball. So I decided not to use my Pro Matte or my RCMA No Color Powder because I really want to see whether or not this setting my primer with powder trick helps keep my oils at bay. So in combination with the Pro Glow, I use my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte because every time that I have ever set my foundation with this powder, I'm still a grease ball by the end of the day. If by the end of the day I am not a grease ball, then you know that this setting my primer with powder trick works. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys the process of me applying the primers and powders and foundations and all that good stuff, and then I will check back in with you at the very end of the night to show you if I'm a grease ball, or if I'm kind of matte, or if I'm like matte. Okay, so please excuse what I have going on my eyes right now. I was just playing around with some new makeup and it kind of stained my eyelid. And it says right on it that it's not for the eye area, so that was my bad. I already applied a little bit of sunscreen because I think I might be outside a little bit later, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my primer. I'm using the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. Look, I got punched in the eye. So now that that is all nice and blended into my skin, I'm gonna take my powder. I have the shade 100 Porcelain, and I'm gonna take like the smallest amount ever. I'm so scared. I feel like I should just like dust it gently, you know, nothing too crazy. I look pretty matte, except for like my forehead is a little bit naturally dewy. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow in the shade 201 Classic Ivory. I'm sort of like in between shades right now because I self-tanned not too long ago, and so I'm sort of like, it's in the process of fading, so I don't really know what foundation is gonna match me. So I'm just gonna go with 201, which is the lightest shade, and then hopefully even it out with concealer and bronzer and stuff. I have to go wet my sponge. This is the part that I'm scared for. This is the part that things can get a little bit weird. I'm also going to skip spot concealing today just so that we can get the full effect of what's happening with the foundation. I don't think it's caking up or anything yet, so that's good. I kind of think maybe it's getting a little bit like weird right here a little bit, like flakish. It doesn't look cakey or bad or anything. There's just little like white dots of something or other. Definitely think this foundation's a little too light for me at the moment. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off of camera. I am going to set my foundation with the same powder that I used to set the primer, and I will also use a setting spray. And then I will be back in a little bit to check in with you guys. Alright, let's get all up close and personal, shall we? And so here's a good look at what my skin looks like after. I forgot to do a timestamp earlier, but I know that I finished around 2 p.m. and now it is almost 10 p.m. So it's been about 8 hours, and for an 8-hour wear test wearing a glowy foundation, my face looks amazing. My foundation has definitely rubbed off a little bit on my nose, and I definitely look oily here in my T-zone, and it's, you know, creased right here. All this glow that you see right here is still my highlight. I think this works because nothing got cakey or ugly or separatey. I forgot to put a pore filling primer on, so my pores look atrocious, but I really think that this helped keep me matte. I probably wouldn't use this as like an every single day step in my sort of makeup routine, but if I ever needed to have my makeup last from like early in the morning to like late at night, I think this is a really good trick. Why? I have seen girls on YouTube not only setting their foundation with primer, but setting their primers with powder. Did I say primer twice? And that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss any future videos of mine, and I will see you guys next time.